Hi everyone, this is HeeroJay. Welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. This is it. This is our super happy fun time, skipping past all the battles, action. And you'll see in the little text blurb that comes up after this battle that Hugo lets us know that the bridge near Jerome is coming down. And there it is. They're going to destroy it. Hurry. You can see the Black Knight heading down towards it. I don't actually get to catch him because I wasn't planning for that. I always let him destroy the bridge because I don't care. But the funny thing about him destroying the bridge is that he kind of strands one of his, I don't know if you'd call them like clanmates or army buddies or whatever, but the unit I'm fighting right now, they kind of get stranded on this little island thing, and the only exit is the bridge on top of the map there, and because of that, I just completely waste him with really no opposition, so it just made it easier to catch and kill him, I guess. Inhumane as that sounds. So, probably wondering why this one took a little while to come out. I don't know, it's been more than a week, but when you really don't feel like talking, you really don't feel like talking, I guess. You know, you can try and make yourself do stuff, but in all actuality, unless you want to do it, there's no point in forcing yourself, because it's just going to sound like crap. You know, it's not that I don't want to make content, it's just that, you know, I haven't really been in a good place in the last week and a half or so, or 2 weeks, or however long this has taken to release this. Gone through a couple of things in my life that have been a little difficult, so that's kind of why. And I've also been working on a new demo, which I'll actually get to in a moment, but first thing I'm going to touch base on is those things that happen that make me not want to talk about stuff. I'm not going to like cover them in depth because I don't really feel that it's important enough to do that, nor that I feel that my personal life is just an open book for everyone to read, but number one, week or so ago, I broke up with my girlfriend, you know, personal thing, wasn't feeling it anymore, blah blah blah. Don't want to string people along for no reason, that's not fair to them, so I had to do that. And that sucked, I was feeling like shit pretty much all last week, because I had to do it. That's for the best, at least that's what I keep telling myself. And Wednesday last week, my sister left for basic training, because she is joining the Air National Guard. So, very proud of her for that. She's going to be gone until roughly October. And my parents are going to go down and see her for graduation, and then she'll go into tech school, and she'll be done before Christmas, hopefully. So that was an emotional thing for me and the folks, too. So combine those two things together, and you had a pretty stressful and shitty week last week, so that's why there was no content. Sorry. Or limited content, or whatever you want to call it. So, stressful things in my life, not fun. But it's not like it's going to stop me, it's just going to delay the process, so I don't know, I'm back. Be excited, I guess? Happy face? I don't know. So, going back to the other thing I want to touch on, working on a mixed demo CD thing, MP3 file, I guess. It's hosted on Mixcloud. It's a hybrid of dubstep, electro, and a little bit of drum step towards the end. I played a very similar set the last time I DJ'd live in July, I think it was the 22nd, and I thought it came out pretty well. If you guys like that kind of music, it'd be cool if you check it out, but it's not one of those things you gotta do. Alright, it would just be cool if you did. So I'm gonna say that that's there, go check it out, and the thing I like about Mixcloud is that it makes you tag all the tracks in your mix, so people can physically see, oh, well, he played song at, 18 minutes in, I don't know what that is, oh, Mixcloud says it's this. At which point they can go to that artist's page and buy it right from them if it's available on Mixcloud. So that's cool, and that also allows me to avoid the whole copyright issue, because I did run into that on this set. I originally hosted it on MediaFire, and then I posted it on my blog on Blogspot, dj-ha.blogspot.com, yeah, whatever, no one cares. And Blogspot was just like, yeah, you hosted a link that we got word that it was a non-copyright friendly or something, so we have to remove it from your blog, and then MediaFire is all, whoa, there's not copyright stuff in here, we're going to take it off of MediaFire too. Like, that's cool. So my buddies still be on Mixcloud, and we're tossing them there from now on. Used to always put them on Last.fm, and I might still do that, because I do have a couple of followers on Last.fm, but I think Mixcloud may be the new home for HeeroJay sets. The 1 or 2 I release every 8 months. You know, if you're into that, check it out. Also, if you're not subscribed to the HeeroJay Facebook, it's facebook.com/DJXHJ. 5 letters, DJXHJ. I don't really talk about game stuff there, but if you like the music part, go ahead and look into that. That'd be cool. I'm trying to get 100 followers by the end of the year, and I'm at like 94, so... You know, I post occasional funny things from Twitter on there too, so... Again, not something you gotta do, but it'd be cool. Something that I occasionally check and do, so... We got that going. As far as game stuff goes, I'm gonna try and pick things up a little bit more. We're aiming for... Well, I said end of the year for Pokemon, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, because the interest is basically gone. We'll see what happens. As far as Ogre Battle goes, I'm gonna try real hard. But I'm going back to grad school at the end of the month, and work and stuff, and we'll just hope for the best. The internet is better at school, though, so I don't have to wait for overnight or while I'm at work to upload a video. I can just crank 2 or 3 out, and then just upload them at school, and then just unlock them after a few days each, so that'll hopefully help with the upload process, because that was one of the main crappy factors of doing this for me. I have shitty-ass DSL. We're talking 1.5 megabit down, and like peanuts for upload, so if I want to upload anything of a decent size, it's got to be either while I'm at work or overnight while I sleep. Or sometimes I'll tether to the phone Wi-Fi and it's slightly better, or I can leech off of one of my neighbors, but that's been a little shaky recently, so... Yeah, think about this. First world problem for you. I'm subscribed to the subreddit First World Problems. This is where people make posts about things that should not be a problem, but they are only if you're in the first world. So, for example, oh, my HDTV takes too long to turn on. Or I had a good one earlier today at work. You know, oh, it sucks that the air conditioning is out on my shitty retail job where I stand around and do nothing all day, not breaking a sweat. Right, or the one I had last week, oh, there's no guy to cut the ham off the bone at Old Country Buffet for me. Alright, first world problems, only things that would happen to you and I in the first world. And one of those problems, again, is, oh, the neighbor's Wi-Fi is too unstable for me to actually steal and use it properly. Darn. I don't know, I like that subtle humor, that dry humor. I've been told I have a very dry humor from the people at work. I don't know. I am a sarcastic asshole, after all. These things happen. I guess that's where I get my charm from, or lack thereof. The sarcastic assholeness of myself. Yeah, one of my good buddies, too, Super Otaku Roo, he made an Otakon montage video of the weekend, and I'm in that a couple times. I'll probably link to that, too. And, he put it the best way to describe me last week, I think. He says, and I quote, HeeroJay, you're an asshole. You're a giant, sarcastic douchebag of an asshole. But you know what? At least you're sincere about things. And you're absolutely right. I might be a giant dick to everybody. I might be the biggest douche in the world. But if I'm going to do something, you at least know there's meaning and purpose behind it. There's no, oh, he just did this because blah, blah, blah. He just did this because he felt like it. Now, everything I do for a reason. I stand behind all the decisions I make, because I feel if you can't stand behind your decision, then what's the point of making one at all? Right, some things might suck, you know. Life might be taking a shit on you, or you have to make difficult decisions with work, or with your personal life like I did, or, you know, whatever else in your future, blah, blah, blah. But if you can't stand behind the decision that you make, then why bother? You know, living with regrets is probably one of the worst things in the world. You know, only if I would have done this, or I should have done that, and now I feel all poopy. It's, no. You made your bed, and now you have to lie in it. That's how life works, alright? Get used to doing that. And I have, and ever since I made the decision to not live with regrets, you know, things have turned out a bit better for me. So, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Random ramblings about nothing in life and links to a lot of shit that you guys won't go check out. So, next time we do the boss battle and cutscene time, and then I debate on the decision I'll have to make for the next episode. So, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time on HeeroJay's Let's Play of Ogre Battle 64.